David has really just come into the Brown family, well, Christine's side of the family, has really just effortlessly replaced Cody. And today we are going to get right into it, you guys. But first, it's Mary.
And Alma.
You guys press a like,
Subscribe.
and comment down below, you all, because as we all know, they are all in London. And it just seems like this family has been together for decades. You would not have even known that this man had come into their lives like a year later, like a year earlier.
Yeah,
a
year ago, yeah.
Yeah, and it just seems like he's part of the family. I mean, they've been smiling with them. Garrett's sitting on David's lap, them always like happy and joyous whenever he's around. It just seems so interesting. Yeah.
I don't want to be like that person, but I wondered to myself how the family thinks. How are his kids and grandkids taking that? Because you go onto his Instagram and he seems to have more of Christine's
than his family.
I just wondered. I mean, I really hope for the best for them.
Yeah.
That they all get along and all of that, and they don't feel like he's not like there for them as much as he's there for this new family.
Right.
I just wonder about that because they're used to probably daddy be there much more, right?
Yeah.
And he said he has 8 children and 10 grandkids.
Yeah.
And
but a
then
lot of them
there's
did not want to be in the spotlight, like they didn't want
Yeah,
to be
he did
posted
say
or
that.
anything.
He said half of his kids don't want. And actually, there has been a picture with, I think I saw one, and I don't know if it was a grandchild or one of his children,
Yeah.
a son with
Yeah.
Christine. I have seen a picture of this particular guy
Right.
that seems to be in that picture with David and Christine. But yeah, okay, so I guess they want their privacy.
Yeah.
Used to all the spotlight and all that.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
I
I
do
just
hope-
thought about it.
Yeah.
Not trying to, put any non-smiley face in the happiness, but I just wondered. But yeah, it seems as though it's so effortless. And for me, that's the sadness with the whole Cody thing.
Right.
Because I just it's like you raise your children, right? And then they get to a really pivotal part of their lives.
Right.
Like, it seems as though Cody was going away from them when they became older teenagers, right? And kind of continued to get estranged from them.
Yeah.
And to me, that is just a shame.
Right.
Because you invested all this time in them when they were younger, only now for someone else to kind of
Take your place.
and reap those benefits as the kids are older.
Well, is he
they
really
are-
reaping a benefit? Because Cody has caused them a lot of sadness.
Yeah,
He's now
well, that's
coming in
true.
and causing them a lot of happiness and
Yeah.
joy. So
And
really,
probably helping with the healing process,
exactly. So
That's
I feel
true.
like maybe it's his own
especially
benefits
with
he's reaping
Christine's
from.
daughters.
Yeah.
So Cody has kind of been MIA,
Yeah.
where they were concerned. So, but I mean, I'm not speaking on behalf of Cody, but
Right.
it's just a shame. It's such a shame.
Well, he brought it on
And
himself.
a lot of times I see this happen with a lot of fathers.
Yeah.
It's like when the kids were very young, maybe were there sort of kind of, and then when they really need you as they get older, you're nowhere to be found. And then you allow like argument or whatever to continue to have you estranged. And then someone else now comes in and it's like all the stuff you did before, it's a shame because it's like, what were you doing it for? Why did you invest if you weren't going to see it through?
Yeah.
And be the foxhole with these kids, So it's just a shame. But, you kind of get what you get, Cody. You
Yeah.
allowed a lady to come into your polygamous situation
Yeah.
and turn it from polygamous to monogamy, but she wanted it to be in a polygamous setting.
Yeah.
So she can feel great when other wives and kids are sad. Like that is
Shiesty stuff. Very
I want to
shiesty.
say, I know there is a term for it in the psychological department. But, you know, that's just, I mean, what do you call people who do stuff like that?
Right.
Who get off from seeing other people sad?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little cruel. But,
Yeah.
so David is there. You see, this is what it is. Sometimes, you know, you throw away people. Like Cody was so sure. I mean, he said so at the last tell-all.
Yeah.
He's like, as he was drinking his liquor in his coffee cup, because you know, Suki, when you give up a good man, it's hard to find a good man if you left a good man. And there was a good man there, Cody, just waiting for you not to be there no more. And he just scooped her up like a biscuit on gravy.
Just sopped her up, really.
You know?
But yeah.
That's
I mean,
what
but that's the
happens.
bed that he dealt for himself. So,
Yeah,
I mean, it is
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
But I am loving this whole thing of David just kind of effortlessly blending into the family.
I know.
I really do love that.
I am, you know who I'm happy for? I'm happy for Truly.
She deserves
I'm
it the
happy for
most.
Isabel, you know, because they really needed that. They're still relatively young, you
Right.
know. So I'm really happy. I'm happy for Gwen.
Yeah.
You know, someone who's there who doesn't seem to have problems with who she is. You know, and I'm not talking about her lifestyle, I'm talking about just who she is.
Right.
You know, this bubbly, maybe, like she's very enthusiastic about life, you know, very energetic. And, you know, she doesn't have to deal with Kody trying to snuff out that light.
Yeah.
So it's nice for her to be around that male energy who is fine with who she is as a person, as
Right.
an individual, you know. But yes,
Yeah,
well, we
y'all.
are here for it, you know. And can't wait for that, Christine's wedding.
I really want to see a trailer of
gets to
Cody
have
and
that.
David meeting. I hope that's going to be in the season 18 because I'll be very disappointed
Someone
if it's
said
not.
that they met before, and I'm still wondering where. Was it like, were they friends before? Were they acquaintances before? Did he know this man before?
We hope not.
And then, well, because someone said that they have already been introduced. Like one of our subscribers said they had already been introduced before,
but
or they had like met before.
Right.
If you guys have any more of that, please let us know. Like, because it will be something if Cody had known David before, right? And remember, there are so many moments where you had them walking into something or meeting another family, and you always see Christine was always at the forefront. Because, you know, even Cody said she was a flirt, right?
Yeah.
She was always at the forefront, shaking hands with folks and introducing herself and all that, and laughing and flirty and all that. You're right?
Yeah.
So I just wondered if it was one of those things where they met David before, and I'm sure, oh, that would be awful. Because Cody will be thinking,
Has he
Let
been
me
here the whole
think.
time?
was he and Christine looking at each other some kind of way? You know, that
Yeah.
can really mess you up in your mind. Like, this man has been watching my wife, even while she was my wife.
Yeah.
And now I messed up and let her go. Only for this acquaintance that we had to be right there.
I mean, that's usually how it goes, though. The person that you're meant to be was right up underneath your nose the whole time. I mean, that happens a lot.
You throw away something that you don't realize is a treasure, and someone realizes this is a treasure and treats the person
As such.
and cherishes them.
Yeah.
Oh, Cody. Oh, you continue to take these.
Else. But yeah, y'all, it's Mary.
And Abba.
You might just like
Subscribe.
and comment down below. Bye.